Hello, I'm Officer Alexandra Parker with the Austin Police Department Public Information's Office. At approximately 3:19 a.m., 911 received reports of someone who was hurt during a physical altercation in the 1000 block of Rundberg Lane. At approximately 3:24 a.m., officers arrived on scene and learned that a fight broke out in a tent community near the YMCA where we are standing. Officers located a person with obvious signs of trauma, and he appeared to be beyond help. Unfortunately, the person was pronounced deceased on scene at approximately 3:36 a.m. Homicide detectives are investigating this incident with Austin Fire Department arson investigators. At this time, there is a person of interest detained, and officers are speaking with multiple witnesses. Detectives do believe that this is an isolated incident, and there is no known threat to the general public. However, as always, we remind the public to remain vigilant. We also ask that anyone with information please call in to the APD Homicide Tip Line at 512-477-3588. This is being investigated as Austin's 33rd homicide of the year. I can take any of your questions at this time.
Why is arson here?
So there's a fire involved. I don't know to what extent, but there's a fire involved in the scene, and that's why they're here.
Was the victim burned?
I cannot confirm that at this time. We're still working to determine that.
How many people were involved in the altercation? Was it just the man who died and someone else, or is it multiple people?
Sure. So the information I have available right now is that there were just 2 people involved in the altercation. However, maybe there were several others watching because there are witnesses that are speaking with detectives.
Is it a fairly large tent community back there?
I haven't been myself, so I can't say for sure, but I do know that it is a tent community.
Has it been cleared out since?
The tent community? Yes. At this time, since it's an investigation, they would have had to remove everyone from the area.
Do you know how many witnesses they're talking to?
I don't know a certain number, but there are several.
The person who's a person of interest, they fled on foot, I'm guessing?
So there's actually someone that's detained, so I don't know that they fled, but they're in custody now.
Do you know what
we're talking about a stabbing? Was the person stabbed?
There is a chance that the person was stabbed. However, because it is so early on in the investigation, I can't say for certain. The medical examiner is just arriving, as you guys maybe noticed. And so once we get them to the medical examiner's office, we'll have more information.
So the body's still here at the scene?
Correct. Very active scene still.
Did someone at the YMCA call about this, or did someone in the tent community call to report it?
Sure. I believe that someone in the tent community called. I believe one of the witnesses.
And there were also reports of, I guess, having some sort of cardiac arrest. Is that something that...
I'm not sure. I didn't get that information.
How much, do you know, a time frame when this area is going to be closed down for the investigation? How much longer?
Sure. Of course, detectives want to take their time. Since there are arson investigators and homicide detectives, I believe that it could take some time. They want to make sure that they get as many answers as possible. So it just takes the time that it takes, maybe a couple of hours.
Would this impact YMCA operations at all, or people coming in here?
Correct. The YMCA is open, and there are 2 separate access points that guests can use to access the parking lot.
Now, did the incident happen here in this field, or did it happen in the tent community itself?
So my understanding is that the tent community is just beyond this field that we can see with our eyes here. So right in that area.
Is there any history of police call-outs this area at all?
I can't say for certain. That's something that we could pull stats on. If you guys call into the office, we should be able to get more information on that. Thank you guys for your time. I appreciate it.
Good.